So if we're talking about our favorite teachers, I have to talk about my mentor, Michael S. Harper, the famous African-American poet and teacher. When I met Michael Harper, I was an undergraduate at Oberlin College, and he was there as a writer in residence for a week. And I was in his class, and we had to submit our work. And I showed him all of the poems that I'd written to that point. And I had a poem in this group of poems that I showed him about John Coltrane. And he looked at it and he said, "What do you think of this poem that you wrote about Coltrane?" I said, "Oh, I think it's all right." He said, "It's awful." And he said, "You don't write about John Coltrane. John Coltrane is my stuff. I made my career writing about John Coltrane. I don't want to see another poem from you about John Coltrane." And to this day, I've never written a poem about John Coltrane. But what I value about him as a teacher is that he pushed me to find in myself the pathway to my voice. And he taught me to value personal experience, and he taught me that it's really important to understand our familial past in addition to the national past. And in many ways, those two things are bound up in one another. And finally, he taught me that we can only achieve at the level that our experience allows us to achieve, and sometimes our best work is way in front of us because we just haven't lived enough. And I've really found that to be true as somebody that's still writing poetry in his 50s, having started in my teens. I still think my best poems are ahead of me, and Michael Harper made me appreciate that.